Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Booker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Driving to the basket. It's deflected. For three, Durant. And he buries his first look.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
There's a screen. Brunson on the drive. Hart. Oh, denied by Durant. Bridges with it. Picked up by Allen. And he's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, that's Myleague Bridges. He's got fast hands. He's got great anticipation, making plays.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And he drops the first. Devin Booker is a two-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a three-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
And Myleague Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Booker. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Launches it from deep. And again, the Knicks missing. The Suns lead by 3. No coverage that time. Booker's got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Brunson with it. Durant covering. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Such a smart offensive player. Myleague Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Booker looking around. Durant for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Allie, thank you. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Hart. Oh, Durant with a steal. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA is incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Bridges misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second personal foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Suns lead by 5. A minute 6 left in the first quarter here. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Payne. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be a sports shot at the line here in this one. That free throw good from Booker. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Towns. Outside Payne. Back to Towns. 1 second left. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Phoenix leading by 4. Beal outside. Picked it out of midair. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball." Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO.
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
First team foul.
Here's Beal. Still without a bucket. Plumlee a screen. Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. Anunoby. And he jams it home with authority.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
It's Beal on the wing. The Knicks with the rebound. For three, Bridges. Jones grabs the board. The Suns lead by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Right side, Jones. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Bridges.
We know Mikal Bridges, one of the best defenders in the game. Send it back.
Misses from short range. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Jones. Outside Bull. Pass to O'Neal. Nails it from beyond the arc. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He's off on the layup. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Outside Bull. Knocked away. Tries from 6 feet. Jones from outside. Achua with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand in the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Outside Bull. That one is off. Knicks trail by 4. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
He gets it in there. Beal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
The Suns making a switch here. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. up by 4. Outside Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix leading by 4. Outside Booker. No good on the 3. And New York has possession. Pass to Hart. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. High post Towns. Clock at 4. Outside Anunoby. Got a hand on it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And so it's Phoenix with it. 4-point game. Now here's Booker. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Phoenix with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Durant looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Outside Booker. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Brunson. Inside goes Brunson. Off with the layup. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little... more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution. If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Booker with it. Hard covering. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Booker. Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. From deep. Hart pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Back to Brunson. Richards pulls it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. With the fadeaway. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4. Over Hart. Phoenix no good that time either. So it's the Knicks now. Ooh, it's stolen away. Beal outside. Outside Booker. Stolen by Anunoby. They've got numbers. Here's Hart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Booker. He's got 18. From outside the arc. Oh! Booker with the triple.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Pass to Richards. Allen outside. Three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson with it. Durant covering. Let's go with a 3. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Brunson on the drive. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you. There's 1:40 left in the third. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Good on the bucket. And it's now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And Booker with the jam.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. .51 seconds left in the third. The Suns lead by 3. Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. And here's Beal. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot of Kevin Durant is automatic.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges outside. The turnaround Jay. Richards pulls it in. Now Booker. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Phoenix leading by 7. Pass to Allen. Takes the 3. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here are the Knicks. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Here's Jones, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the inside. Pass to Lee. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Robinson to the middle. Here's Towns, and he makes it on the layup. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
To the paint. Pass to Jones. Puts it up. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Knicks trail by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what can happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside for Booker. Pass to Durant. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest. Brunson with it. Now here's Anunoby. The 3, Bridges. On target from range. And it's all knotted up.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Allen with it. And here's Martin. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own. He can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
It's Bridges on the wing. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Durant for three. Nails it from three. And the Suns lead by one.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Allen outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Mikal Bridges. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The kick to Durant. Pass to Beal. From the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Brunson. Clock at 6.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And here's New York now. They're on a 16-4 run. Bridges right side. Obi for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Beal outside. The kick to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Inside. Towns. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Suns. Pass to Durant. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Allen outside. Foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth. And Booker gets double teamed. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Martin. This one for three. Oh, he buried the three.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To the inside. Downs. Count it!
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Martin outside. Back to Booker. Pulls up, high post. It's in!
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
Yeah, they need to stay focused defensively. A stop could win them the game, but fouling could lead to big trouble.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up.
Like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabinet. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon. I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out there, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never most of these just they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this shit they selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Deep, popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out there, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich.
I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I ain't fine now. I was being real, not like he did, where you find now? Put him on a leash and make him think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about network when I got it all in my bill. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressing, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mess. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here, and I mean, they just wanna see me different.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Back to Booker. No one near him. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Screen by Lively. Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. It's deflected. Allen outside. And here's Booker, covered by Lively. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Now here's Durant. Back to Booker. Pass to Richards. And here's Booker. Out to Beal. There's the 3. Booker no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Thompson scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Durant. Beal from outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Timeout, timeout. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Mavericks trail by 7. The drive by Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Martin outside. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Now Richards. Outside Booker. Beal with it. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant with it. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And it's Martin with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Good chance here for Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Irving. Davis a screen. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Outside Durant.
that miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Irving, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Durant's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
1:05 left now in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Booker with it. Give him 8. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Irving, that's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
The Suns lead by 6. Now Booker. 10 points for him. Left side Durant. To the inside. Richards. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Irving. The rebound by Devin Booker. Here's Marshall. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
16.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Can you actually believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Deal outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Good as the jump shot falls. Jones has got his first 2 points. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Christie. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now here's Exum. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Hits a three-pointer.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Suns making a switch here. Irving with it. He's got 6. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Irving. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Well, you got to mind your business around Irving when you've got the ball. He'll pick your pocket in no time.
Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Five on the clock. Done outside. Here's Beal. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter. Now Irving. 10 points for him. Outside Davis. Outside for Irving. Davis down low. And finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Booker no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 4. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Who can create his own shot and finish? It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dinwiddie. 4-3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 7. Martin outside. Back to Booker. Shoots over Thompson. And the Suns miss again. Launches a 3. And he recovers it. Pass to Lively. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. Dallas shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Defensive foul, Kevin Durant.
And the free throw, no good.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Three-pointer, Beal counted from distance.
3 points.
Beal's got 8 here in this quarter.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Outside Davis. Lively inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And it's blocked by Davis.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
3rd team foul.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Allen outside. Booker for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the basket by Beal.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Lively. Phoenix grabs the miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Durant. Out to Beal. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Richards. It's stolen by Washington. In transition, here they come. Now Davis. Booker defending. Davis can't hit. Suns trail by 8. Outside Booker. Now Allen. Lets the three fly.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Back to Beal. Pass to Allen. The three, Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. They lead by 7. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Allen outside. It's stolen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Richards. Still without a bucket. The kick to Durant. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Just 3 to shoot. Kept alive. Beal outside. For 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Beal outside. On the wing, Durant. The 3 is up. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Durant's got 11.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Dinwiddie outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Gafford. Washington right side. Misses in close. The Suns trailing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker with it to the middle. And another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Washington into the lane. And he can't jam it through. Beal outside. Here's Booker. At the end of the 3rd, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. To take the lead. Allen outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Done. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Lively with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he makes it.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
To the left side wing. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. And it's a 7-point Suns lead. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he drops the first.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Irving. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. 6 to shoot. Booker looking around. Pass to Martin. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 9. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
And this is just really sloppy play. It's part of why they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, but those things, those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
Outside Booker. Pass to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 12.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Chalk up 2 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Mavericks trail by 10. The drive by Irving. Outside for Davis. Oh, deflected. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Durant inside. 6 on the shot clock. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Suns lead by 8. Pass to Jones. The kick to Durant. Takes the 3. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas now, time running out. On the wing, Davis. Puts up a deep three. Richards pulls it in. Jones with the ball. And Lively picks him up defensively. Here's Richards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Suns lead by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. 8-point game. Allen drives. Outside Durant. Pulls up at the elbow. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Timeout called, the Suns. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
Up top, Booker. Over Williams. Booker can't get it to go. Knocks down the triple. So Phoenix wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they
Finish, I had to get. First we make 100. Then you said I'll stack your rest, I'll never spin me. Fudgiatos, panorama, spoon spinning. I'm at the head of Dennis. Go for 2, then I finish.